Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 39 of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Alright, so before we do anything else, I think it's finally time we do something with this mirror that we have, this cloudy mirror. And if we're gonna be unsealing some very unique weapons for our heroes, we need to get this mirror upgraded. Also, by the way, don't worry about Mihen Ruins. I went into search and went somewhere around the Mihen High Road, and I just pressed X on a random spot, and it allowed me to find the Mihen Ruins. We'll deal with that later. Obviously, we're supposed to go to High Bridge to continue the story, but let's not do that yet. Can we go to the Macalania Woods? Well, I guess Lake Macalania is the same thing too, right? I hope it is. I think it should be fine. Or maybe I'm supposed to go to Thunder Plains and then get to,
Here we go!
where I need to go. Huh. Okay, it just takes me over to this place. Oh yeah, I remember where that is now. Wait a minute, that chest is now available. 4,000 gil! That was actually blocked off by some Chocobos, if I remember correctly. One other thing to note, I did capture every monster in Besaid at least once. And for certain bosses to appear in the monster arena, you have to capture more than one of like certain species for every monster of said species. And to run into an even more powerful monster, like the most powerful monster in the monster arena, you have to face every single monster and capture 10 of every single one of them. We're not gonna worry about the butterfly game, but that's for Kamari later on. That actually does have something to do with the celestial weapons, as they're called. So we haven't captured any monsters here, obviously, so let's go do that.
See ya!
Needless to say, if we are going to be getting all the celestial weapons for every character, as well as upgrade them, it's going to be a lot of busy work. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that for every character, because one of them involves Blitzball, which of course, well, it's Waka. But we'll see what happens. And one of them for Lulu, you have to dodge 200 lightning bolts in the Thunder Plains. Yeah, that infamous challenge. So I think we're supposed to go back to the entrance of Macalania Woods for this. I think I was better off just going to Thunder Plains now that I think about it. Oh well. What can you do? Except, you know, just keep trucking along. Remember, you can only have 10 of every monster. Like, once you get above that, it just says capture limit met, or whatever. Either way, you can't go above 10. Good thing I have high accuracy on Tidus, am I right? So you can actually hit those wasps, too.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
And trust me, some of the monsters you can unlock in the monster arena are extremely tough. So I had to go back to Cavern of the Stolen Faith, or whatever it's called, to try to fight ghosts. And the reason why you want to fight ghosts is that they could drop armor that give you no encounters, which I would very much like to get. And unfortunately, they just haven't shown up once. Like, not a single time. Well, I did fight one ghost, but it didn't drop the item. Which sucks. But it is what it is. I'm sure there are other ways to get armor or weapons. Well, it's probably gonna be mostly armor. That gives you no encounters.
Enough.
But it's just gonna be hard to get.
That's how it's done.
At least we're getting our captures in this way. How are we doing for our Aeons to be able to up their attributes? If I have 99 of a certain sphere, I'll probably just change it. And just give it a little bit more. I'll probably focus on Bahamut for now. Because there's no reason for me to, like, start wasting spheres.
It's over.
Jeez, I never realized how long the path in Macalania Woods is. Like, I don't remember the encounter rate being this high in that area. Like, I definitely don't remember it being this high at all. But, you know, we'll get through it. It's just gonna take a while. But yeah, there's gonna be, like, a lot of things we need to do. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the Blitzball on screen. Maybe 1 or 2 games. I'll definitely have to look around for recruiting characters as well. And I realize there's one concern with trying to, like, do something for Orin for his overdrives. And I'll talk about that in a moment. I don't know if I'm at the right place. No, I'm not at the right place yet. You have to find all the Jack Spears. The problem is, one of them is being protected, or being blocked, I mean to say, by what you would call a Dark Aeon. Essentially, they are Aeons, but they're more evil, and their stats are through the roof. Believe it or not, I could have gotten that spear once I defeated Spheromorph, and walked all the way back to Besaid, which I would not recommend. Wait, what's up with this pathway over here? I don't remember this. I'm supposed to meet my husband here, but he hasn't shown up for the longest time. I hope nothing bad has happened. Alright, well I guess we'll go look for him then. We probably went around this way. Hi. There are so many warrior monks passing by lately. Is something happening to... no. Again, like last time, don't worry about it. Alright, which one of you is the husband? I'm supposed to meet my family here, but they're nowhere in sight. Let's see. They were waiting over there. What? Really? Thanks, kid. Hey, Guado, what's up? Hey! Aren't you one of the Besaid Aurochs? You are a Blitzball player? There's something I must tell you. Okay. Spill the beans. I'd like to apologize on behalf of the Guado. We are responsible for the fiends that attacked the stadium after the game. We're sorry for the disturbance and for disrupting such a wonderful game. Please accept our apologies. Oh, I didn't know it was these guys that did that. Well, what do you know? Well, I guess I might as well just check to see if the family's all back. I hope everything's all dandy in that neighborhood. Wait, hey, where'd the kid go? I finally met up with my husband, thanks to your help. I can't thank you enough. But my son went off into the woods before my husband came. Phrasing. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, now it's just looping. I was reunited with my wife, thanks to all of you. But now my boy's missing. He went into the woods alone. How did she not notice this? I guess he went looking for me since I was late. I better find him before the fiends do. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Let me go actually follow that sparkling path. Because I remember it wasn't there before. No, wait, that takes me back down. That's a weird perspective. Hey, this must be the boy. It feels like there's something around here, doesn't it? Yeah, there's definitely something around here. I wonder what it could be. Let's try out this cloudy mirror. That's the one we won from the Chocobo race. Now we have the Celestial Mirror. This will help us out. You found my dad. Thanks a bunch. Bye. You're grounded, kid. Which way do they go? Where does this lead? Does this lead back outside the woods and the other way? If so, I might as well just go like back where I started. So I can just use the airship again. Actually, I could have done this. That would have been a lot faster now that I think about it. Alright, so now that we got the Celestial Mirror, let's go find some weapons. In fact, I think we already accessed one of the weapons. Or at least got one of them unlocked. Remember that chest over at the monster arena? We should go get that. Welcome. Bye. Rumor of the airship is spreading. The Evan clergy is afraid of it, seems like. Hello. We left our house in Pavel. I don't really understand what's going on, but Mom said it was dangerous. The High Priest of St. Pavel do nothing but squabble over politics these days. They've forgotten their duty to us, their people. My husband and I decided to leave Pavel for our son's sake. Pavel is not a safe place for children anymore. Aww. Alright, here's a little something that's discouraging. We don't have access to our Chocobo here. So now we gotta run all the way across to the monster arena. And there's this asshole. The Malboro.
Oh well, coffee.
Good luck dealing with this guy, because after a while it's gonna use bad breath on you. And it has a lot of HP. Its regular attack is nothing to sneeze at either. Like over 1,000? Good luck. This might be a good time to use Hastiga.
Let's end this quickly.
Try to give it as few turns as possible. Nice. Okay, that victory pose looks so weird. I'm not gonna bother to run all the way around for another Chocobo, I'm just saying. So, I don't know if I'm gonna go for all the celestial weapons right away on this episode. It would be too long. And I know one of them definitely involves, like, winning some games at Blitzball. Which I did not do. Alright, we already got all the Neveros we need. The guy didn't die? Seriously? Now it's dead. Oof, Waka. You're not doing too hot.
Take that.
There we go. Now, I didn't bother with a capture weapon on Lulu, because I think if you used a spell, it wouldn't count. I mean, that pretty much makes the most sense, right? Okay, let's get ourselves healed up. Oh, we're pretty much in the thick of it. So yeah, when I mentioned, like, probably on Twitter, that the side quest stuff is probably gonna take longer than the main story, I was not kidding! A good chunk of it's gonna be the monster arena alone. Like, holy shoot! I don't even know why I censored myself there. I just did it anyway. Because I'm nice.
See ya!
Hopefully I'll be able to get Tidus' final overdrive soon, too. just a matter of time. Plus, I might be able to cash in some of the captures that I got. Oh my god, are you kidding me? For the monster arena. I just want to get rid of these guys first.
Farewell.
Damn!
No time to waste. Let's go.
Wow, ogres have very low defense. I mean, that's Shrek. Alright, so this is why you need the Celestial Mirror. It'll react to this chest. There, now we got the Nirvana. Which is Yuna's celestial weapon. So you might be thinking, oh, that's pretty cool, you got her best weapon, right? Well, it has no AP ability, so she doesn't even get experience with this on. Which sucks. That's why you need two things to get it to where it needs to be. You would need a crest, which thankfully we do have, the Moon Crest, that's for Yuna's weapon. But we also need another thing, called a sigil for that same star. Getting the sigil would unleash its ultimate power. Researching specimens from Beastade Island you brought me. I created one nasty beast. And you get 99 stamina tonics for that. Bring it on. Yeah, I think we're screwed. 10,000 damage! I mean, if I get a free fight, I might as well just use it for, you know, stealing. And then just resign myself to fate. Or I could just run. I'll still keep the items. Okay, let's see. We can fight monsters. We got them all in Beastade, although we haven't captured 10 of each one. Kilika, there are 4, we captured none. High Road, we captured none. Mushroom Rock Road, we captured none. Jose Road, we captured none. Thunder Plains, we have none. Macalania, we got a few! There's still one we haven't captured yet. I forget what one that is. I feel like I should know. Like, I think, pretty sure we ran into it a few times. Just not for capturing. In Baconell, there were 6. Calmlands, there were quite a few. Stolen Faith Cavern, we've got a few, including the Yowie. And there's 2 we haven't captured. Okay. Mount Gagazette, we've captured none, and of course that includes the cave. Unknown. There is the Omega Dungeon, which we haven't visited yet. But that is something we can find thanks to the airship. We'll deal with that another time. And of course the Chimera Geist and the Strato Avis. So those are 2 area conquest monsters. Which again, you have to clear out a certain, you know, area. Capture one of each creature to get this. And of course this will be species conquest, right here, for, you know, dealing with pretty much multiples of each creature for the same species. Like say for instance, I've caught 6 water flans, and I caught a few flans in the Calmlands, and that kind of rhymes. But I have to get the other flans in other areas to get something for a species in case that's for a flan. And then there's this right here for special monsters that are unique creations. Good luck on that one. So I may not be going to visit this guy for a while until I capture, like, multiples of each kind. Oh wait, what am I doing? There's a save point over here, so I can just warp to that way. Alright, let's get back on the airship. Alright, I'm just gonna come up with what I need to do next, so why don't you give me a minute and I'll meet you there. Alright, I'm back, let's continue on here. So, we got an idea of what we need to do next. And you know what, we might as well just use the 3 passwords that allow you to find new places. The Albed have left riddles in 1,000-year-old ruins scattered across Sphera. Decipher them to learn the passwords. And some of them would have to do with, like, those random, like, characters you might find in certain places, like, say, Kilika, for instance. Because it had, like, a bunch of letters randomly. So here's one of them that will really help you out. God Hand. So let's enter that. And that should allow you to find a certain area. Confirm that. Password number 1 deciphered. So what that does is it reveals a new location for you to land. So let's enter password number 2. And that one will be Murasame. So let's put that in. And one other thing, make sure it's all uppercase. Otherwise, it won't count. That's password number 3, even though technically that was the second one. And one last password is victorious. So let's go ahead and enter that. Victorious. I did spell it right, correctly? No, I didn't. I forgot there was another O. Oh my god, that would have been embarrassing. Victorious? That sounds like a Roman centurion or something. There we go. So we got the passwords entered. Now we can find new locations just by using the coordinate system, or search system. So there is one place. You have to go to... not here. I think it's around this spot. And when you found it, just press X. Let's try around this way. Go down a little bit. Baj Temple. Which, if I remember correctly, that's where Tita started after, you know, like, falling over the water in the first part of the game. So we found that. Next place, anywhere between, like, X 40 and 42. And then you gotta go over here. Like, say, 4157. That's the battle site. And next up, we'll go... close to Besaid. 30, 32, 73, 76. Right here at Besaid Falls. 34 to 36. We'll say around here. And 56 to 58. We already found that. That's Mihan Ruins. Next up, we want to go a little far off. 71 to 73, and then 35 to 36. That's the Omega Ruins. We'll be going there much later. And last but not least, the last set of coordinates we need to find. Anywhere between 13 to 15 for X, and 42 to 44 in the Sanubia Sands. So, we're not going to go to Baj Temple yet, either. Let's go to Besaid Ruins.
Here we go!
This is pretty much just for treasures we saw much earlier in the game, but we couldn't reach. Like, for instance, this chest over here. There, we got the Victorious. That was that password we entered earlier. Victorious, I think that's an armor for Riku. Yes, it is. It has lightning proof, fireproof, and ice proof. Very good if you want to brave the elements. Okay, now we can just board the airship again. Now we're gonna go to our next location. Sis gotta be wondering, like, I just picked you up. You wanna go somewhere else again? What the hell? Should have put this in a queue or something. That was a treasure chest we saw, like, very early when we were going through Besaid, heading on the way to the beach. And we got the Murasame, which I believe is a weapon for Orin, if I'm not mistaken. Piercing at 1 MP cost. He doesn't really use a lot of things that cost that much MP, but it's pretty good if we can get on somebody else that is a spellcaster. Like, absolutely. Like, say, Lulu or Yuna. Oh, that would be great.
Here we go!
Okay, let's go to Besaid Falls. That leads to another chest. The Dragoon Lance for Kimari. I do like that rainbow over there in the waterfalls, too. Magic counter and evade encounter. That is really solid. No, save. I don't want to save. Get out of there. Yes, one of those rare instances where I do not want to save. It's like, are you well, Banga? Sometimes you save multiple times. Okay, Mian Ruins.
Here we go!
Really, you're only doing this just to find treasures. Well, except for like Baj Temple and Omega Ruins. Those are technically dungeons now. Oh my god, I'm all the way over here. The sonar. Okay. I think that's for Riku. Initiative and Poison Strike. In fact, I actually kind of like it, so let's equip that. These guys are wondering, like, where did they come from? What are they doing on that? They're gonna fall off. Alright, Mushroom Rock.
Here we go!
I think that was related to the God Hand password, if I recall. Oh geez, we get encounters here too? I mean, I'm down with that. There's more monsters to capture, but still. Kinda surprised by it. In any case, it'll make our lives a little bit easier for that quest with the monster arena. So I think we have to go all the way to the end. I'm so glad I have the sonar on Riku right now. It's helping out so we don't get ambushed or whatever. Ooh, Riku got the overdrive mode Victor. That is cool, I guess. Yep, and that's what the Celestial Mirror is for. So the God Hand is Riku's ultimate weapon. Oh, look at her just celebrate. The God Hand. She does look pretty badass with that on. Of course, you know, with all customization modes that you can do, sometimes the ultimate weapon or the celestial weapon may not even be the best weapon. In rare instances. But it's always good to have, because it does come with an added effect later. Which I believe helps with your Aeons. But I think you have to get the crests equipped on them. Speaking of which, I believe we have the crest for the God Hand. But I think we're gonna wait a while before we do anything with that. Before we make a visit to Macalania Woods again. Because we had to go back to that flower. Okay, next up, Battle Site.
Here we go!
Which I believe is on the Jose High Road. Oh yeah, this is where we had that clash with Sin, right? Operation Mihen? the Phantom Bangle, which is for Lulu. So let's see what that's all about. Ice Eater, Fire Eater, Water Eater. Oh, that's pretty solid. Like, she'll get healed by elemental spells. Well, those particular 3. Not all of them, of course. And last but not least, again, we're not going to Baj Temple yet. Okay, there's only 3 places. Again, we're not going to Omega Ruins yet. Or the High Bridge. Sanupia Sands.
Here we go!
That's the place we're looking for. To get the Ascalon, which is a weapon for Tidus. And this weapon has double AP. So in other words, Tidus will grow 2 times faster than other characters that also get AP. Unfortunately, that's the only slot it has. So there we go, that's pretty much all the secret locations you can find at the airship. We got that out of the way. And we'll visit some of them later. I like how board airship is grayed out when you're already on the airship. It's fitting, right? Okay, so I think we'll stop here. Actually, before we do that, I think there is a good use for all those stamina potions we got a while back. So, what you could do, and I would highly recommend this if you really want to make a nice lot of cash, just buy, like, lots of armor that you can sell. Like, I'd probably recommend the shop in Kilika. Just buy some, like, say, Tetra Shields or whatever they're called. Attach HP 30% to them. Like, just buy as many as you can. Attach it to each of them. Sell them back. And you will make a ton of gil this way. In fact, it might be in my best interest to do that a couple times on screen. Just to prove it. So let's go to Kilika Port. Yeah, I'm gonna... Sorry, I have to cut you off, Sid. So I believe you just gotta go to this shop over here. Ain't giving you a discount? Well, screw you too, then. It doesn't really matter what kind it is, but I'm gonna say Tetra Shield. Let's buy as many as we can. They're like $22.50 each, by the way. For anybody that obviously can't see the numbers. Just buy as many as you can until you pretty much run out of inventory space. Okay, I'm not gonna do all of it right now. It would take too long. And let me just sort the equipment, so I can have it all together. I hope they're all in the same spot. Where do they go to? Oh, Tetra Shields, there they are. Okay, so what we gotta do is you gotta attach HP 30% to them. So remember, I bought one for $22.50, right? So let me sell this Tetra Shield that we just got. Like, I'm only gonna do one example, just to, you know, expedite things. So I don't want to, like, bore you all to tears. See, that's the one we normally bought. Now, if you sell it back with HP 30%, guess what? You're making, like, well over 10 times the amount that you paid for. See? Now, imagine doing this multiple times. That is an insane profit. I'm telling ya. That's really what you should do. If you want to make a ton of cash. I don't want to go on the boat. Look at them swimming, having a good time. Now, I know I should be looking for the eject spears too, but I'll do that later. Maybe in another episode I'll look for most of them. Because remember, one is going to be blocked by a very powerful boss. So I wouldn't be able to get them all anyway, unless I was strong enough. So let me stop the video here, and in the next part, we'll probably do some more work on the celestial weapons. See you everyone, thanks for watching.